Hello, magic casters of all shapes and sizes! My name is Chance, welcome to my Spellbook, and thank you so much for tuning into the 7th episode of our first level spell series. Today we're going to be taking a look at Bane, also known as Anti-Bless by those in the community, usable by the Bard and the Cleric, and found in the original, the classic, the one and the only Player's Handbook. Let's take a quick look at some mechanics here. The cast time is 1 action, the range is a measly 30 feet, the duration is 1 minute, and it is a concentration spell. The effect at a glance: select up to 3 creatures that you can see within range. On a failed save, whenever the affected creature makes an attack roll or a saving throw, they must roll 1 die 4 and subtract that total from their roll. At higher levels, you can select 1 additional creature per spell slot level above first. So if you wanted to, let's say, affect 5 creatures, you need to burn a 3rd level spell slot to do that. The saving throw is a charisma based one. The components are somatic, material, and verbal, meaning you have to gesture with one hand. There is material sacrifice, in this case a drop of blood, and a verbal component, so an incantation you speak forth. The school is unsurprisingly Enchantment. Now let's take a look at the full description so we are all on the same page. Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make a charisma saving throw. Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a die 4 and subtract that number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw. At higher levels, when you cast this spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, you can target 1 additional creature for each spell slot above first. Needless to say, this has a ton of cool uses to it, and to the right caster, one specifically aiming for debuffs, I find this spell to be incredibly useful. That being said, let's take a look at one such alternative use right now. I personally find it would be hilarious to use this spell during any form of competition or festival. You could imagine as your longtime rival or the rival of someone in your party, or maybe even just someone you're competing against in general, steps up to the archery block to take his shot. He is an award-winning archer, renowned throughout the lands and many realms. He steps up, you mutter an enchantment under your breath, and you watch as his balance becomes off-kiltered, almost as though the fates themselves work against him, and he misses his shot for the first time in his professional career, and he is left in ruin. I feel like something like that would be absolutely hilarious. I've actually used this spell to great effect in some of my own campaigns. I've made one particular character with a ridiculously high AC, and this made it all but impossible for people to actually hit him with melee strikes. Super cool stuff, absolutely love this spell, I think it's great. That being said, if you have any alternative uses or any cool stories involving Bane, I would absolutely love to hear them down in the comments below, and I know everyone else tuning in would as well. We all really appreciate it when people donate their time to make a contribution to this community, and I love reading them, and I always comment back on them. With that in mind, I hope you all have a great day, and I am looking so forward to seeing you all again tomorrow. With that in mind, happy casting, everyone.